It's 90.3 KEXP where the music matters. I'm John Richards. We are here on the morning show welcoming Charly Bliss back to the show in our home location. Good to see you again.
Thank you for having us.
I'm sorry there was a little delay, but if you're ready to go, you're even more ready to go now.
We're even more ready to go.
All right, it's Charly Bliss live here on KEXP. KEXP, Charly Bliss live in the studios here on the morning show. The new album is called Guppy. They played last night at the Vera Project, and they're here right next door at KEXP. You could have crashed here.
I know, we should have.
I know.
That would have been amazing.
Have you seen the green room?
There's an Xbox in there.
Oh my gosh, there's a washer and dryer. This would make a great nightlight.
Yep. Yeah. It's only a matter of time for bands start figuring it out.
Okay.
You build
Is this an invitation for next time?
It is.
Oh, cool.
Once you put a washer dryer, a comfortable couch, video games.
You're pretty
in
much
there.
asking for it.
Yeah. And there is a birthday here today, right?
It's true.
Spencer's your birthday?
It is my birthday. That's correct.
Happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Spending it on the road.
That's right.
Look, I don't know how this got by me last time, man, because we've talked before, and I'm sorry to bring it up.
Here it comes.
I'm such a lame dad, and I have to mention it. When you're a dad, and if you find a good kids movie, you watch it 400 times.
Where could you possibly be going with this?
Yeah, I wonder where this is going.
I don't have a question. I just can't believe I missed it. You're one of the voices on The Incredibles.
This is correct.
And I feel like I must curse you and thank you all at once because I've seen it so
wow.
many times.
Oh, man.
Aw.
You know how that goes, though? You see, a cartoon movie and you just can't stop watching it. And
Oh,
so
absolutely.
I'm just very excited to be close to an Incredible.
I can't blame you. I feel lucky to be close to him every day. We recently, on this tour, we've gotten to stay with our family members a few times, and all of our baby cousins are just watching Moana on a loop, it seems.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
This is what happens. So you do voice. Did you just do that when you were younger, or do you still to do voice acting? And
It was mostly when I was in middle school.
yeah,
Yeah.
how did they find you? Did you?
Oh, man. It was just an audition.
Yeah?
Just a regular audition, and it just, I guess it went well.
You haven't seen it in a while, have you?
It's been a few years, It's been a bit.
I want to thank
He
you for your
makes
work.
us watch it every
Yeah, he's like,
week.
that's me.
Guys, everyone shut
We
up.
watch
We're
it all
watching.
day in the van.
Pay attention.
We're thinking about having it play on a projector behind us at all of our shows.
I would love that.
Oh
I
my
would.
god! If you really want to get back at him for anything, that might be the route you go.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know, I'll never try that again. I once said it on stage at a show, in our first couple months of being a band, and the look I got from Spencer, I will never forget. So I'll never. You can go there.
What are you going to do for your birthday today? You're on KEXP. That's
Yes.
kind of a nice birthday.
That's a great start.
Yeah. What do you guys got planned?
Well, we're actually starting a 26-hour drive today. So I will be spending the bulk of my birthday in a car and then the latter half in, I believe, Missoula.
Is that where you're headed?
I think that's where we're
We're
stopping off
ultimately
tonight.
headed
Somewhere in Montana.
to Minneapolis, but yeah, we're gonna try to make it.
We're going to have a lovely brunch, though, today.
Yes,
Good.
that's right.
That's good. That's a haul. So when it comes to when it comes to the tour, are there designated drivers? Are there main drivers here?
Yeah.
Or is there someone? Actually, the question should be who's not allowed to drive is probably more.
Spencer.
Spencer doesn't have a license.
It's illegal for him to drive.
It would be
I see.
illegal for him to drive.
New
and-
Yorker, so makes sense. Right?
And then I would say Dan and Sam are the powerhouses of driving, but I
sure.
also do I'm like the relief pitcher.
So when you're out, you've been out since March is is that correct? Or
Yeah, on and off since March, yeah.
and you've been able to get home in between it all, or has it mostly been on the road?
For little bits. Luckily, when the record came out, we were home, and that was really nice. We had a nice party with our friends and stuff. It was good.
So when you're out, is this the longest you've been on a stretch?
I would say, yeah, this cumulatively, yes.
What is the highlight for you, or was there a show or a town that you were surprised, or a show that really just killed it for you?
Well, there were a couple big surprises. I mean, because this tour is so crazy. It's our first ever headlining tour,
Yeah.
so it's been full of surprises. I would say Denver has been the biggest surprise because last time we were there, we played to, I think, a grand total of 3 people. and then that was the only other time we'd been there. And then we went there about a week ago and we played to 150 or something people. And that was awesome and felt like a big change. But then LA was probably that was a crazy moment of oh, the record came out and people have heard it. That's nuts.
That's a great feeling, I would think.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
It took us a really long time to put this record out, so it's very gratifying. I remember last time we were here, you were teasing us.
I was going to say, too, and I have to say my reaction when the record showed up on my desk, knowing you a little bit more and talking to you, I was really excited for you. It's
Aw,
there it
thank
is.
you.
Charly Bliss, that's great.
The only reason we finished it was because you were teasing us so much. That was literally.
Yeah, we got on the phone with our managers right after, and we're like, what the heck?
Come on, man. That guy's asking for it. Because
Yeah.
you were up in July, I believe,
I
last
think so,
year?
yeah, June or July last year.
All right, I won't bug you anymore about the record. You have one now.
You're like, so when's the next record?
Yeah, that is what we tend to do as interviewers. We tend to move on to the next record already, but we should just
Fair
stop
enough.
and enjoy this. And did it, so as the album, you listen to it, it's out. Is it what you thought it would be? How is it different? Do you have any thoughts on just the finished product?
I think we feel thrilled. I think it's just, I think we're slow to kind of like absorb all of what's happening. I think it just feels really just like a huge relief to have it out, honestly. We've been spending so many years touring with people after shows being like, so next time, like, is the record coming out or what's happening or whatever? And we're like, next time we're here, like, we'll have news, and then still no news. And so it's just this incredible feeling. And also, like, waiting is tough, but I think we all feel like we waited for a good reason. We love our label. We love Barsuk, and we feel like they're the perfect people to put it out with. And I think we're really thrilled and just enjoying this time a lot.
Well, we're a little biased here about that label. We like them quite a bit. But
They're the
that
best.
Not going to lie, it's a pretty good place for a band to be. And we've played it pretty much every band they put out. So we're a big fan of Barsuk as well.
Right on.
All right, let's hear another song from said album on said label.
Thank you. She's got her toe in the cornhole, bleeding out in a snow cone. Lost my will to the black hole, stuck my gum on his soul. Smoke a last hit of bad pot, listen in on your last thought. Will deliver a life lost, bury me in the bad vibe. Take me on a date, take me anywhere was I insane. Purple in the face, knocking all the way home. I thought, burn me at the stake. Take me anywhere was I insane. Purple in the face, knocking all the way home. I thought. She's got her toe in the cornhole, bleeding out in a snow cone. Lost my will to the black hole, stuck my gum on his soul. Take me on a date, take me anywhere was I insane. Purple in the face, laughing all the way home. I thought, burn me at the stake. Leave me anywhere was I insane. Purple in the face, laughing all the way home. I thought. Take me on a date, take me anywhere was I insane. Purple in the face, laughing all the way home. I thought, burn me at the stake. Leave me anywhere was I insane. Purple in the face, laughing all the way home. I thought. She's got her toe in the cornhole, bleeding out in a snow cone. Lost my will to the black hole, stuck my gum on his soul. Whoa!
Charly Bliss live here on the morning show. The new album is called Guppy, the debut full-length release. Played Vera last night. How was the show, by the way?
It was awesome. It was
Yeah?
great. Yeah, we played with a lot of great bands. We played with Dude York.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
so nice and great. And Gobbin Jr. from New York. So it was a very fun night.
Do you try to get all ages shows in the mix when you're on tour?
It's really nice when it can happen.
Yeah.
It's great. I feel like we often have like some of the most fun shows when we have like all ages shows, because I feel like younger crowds aren't afraid to dance and be silly and sing along.
Well, they're psyched to get an opportunity too. I know where I grew up,
Totally.
there was not many all ages shows, so we would go to everything. So I'm glad you were able to do that. And heading out, again, 26 hours on the road. That's the thing about hitting the West Coast.
Yep.
Sometimes there's a little bit of stretch
There's a stretch.
between Seattle and Minneapolis. Now you understand the washer dryer and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can you talk about when you're on tour, are there records or things you listen to when you're on the road that you just that motivates you to keep going, or new or old?
Absolutely. I think it's kind of a total mix. I would say there's so many records that we really love. Like, I would say we listen to a lot of Granddaddy, and we love, of course, like the Breeders, and we love
That Dog.
That dog. Oh yeah, That Dog is big in our van. And so good music like that. And then also, the bizarre thing about being in a van for so long is you can really wear through a lot of the music that you actually like. And we found that in order to keep ourselves from going insane, we also listen to a lot of terrible pump-up music to keep us going.
Yeah, we have something called the blast radius, we call it, where about 30 minutes out from the venue, we start playing really ridiculously terrible music just to get us kind of
Some of it's
focused.
ridiculously terrible, and some of it's ridiculously good.
Yeah.
We've recently become obsessed with an Aaron Carter song that's featuring the Baha Men. That's really in heavy
That's
rotation these
Very
days.
good. It's a very
That
good
one
song.
is just actually good.
I felt like that was going to be the answer when I asked this question.
Okay, yeah.
You knew.
And Martika, Toy Soldiers, is really big for us too.
You're making a commitment when you get in a car, especially a road trip. That is when you commit to what music you either love or you need to motivate.
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
So you learn a lot listening or what you listen to on especially when you're driving that long.
Yeah, I always say that I think like the greatest influence on our record was just having to be in the van together so much over the past 3 years. I feel like our tastes in music have kind of like morphed together in this really nice way where I feel like we can all like agree like that is a great song or like,
Yeah.
that's what so I think that really helps us a lot in our writing process.
With you out there headlining and playing shows, you mentioned Dude York. Is a highlight for you discovering these local bands and seeing who's on the bill? Are you able to check those bands
it's
out?
great. I mean, yeah, it is. It's so exciting when you play a show with a band that, like, especially like when it's a local, like where you don't know really going into it very much about the band. Like we just played with a band called Little Star in Portland, and they were awesome. They were great, and yeah, and then I mean, just as a band that's been opening for the past 3 years,
Yeah.
I would say just like getting the opportunity to pick who we'd like to play with on this tour has been like very inspiring. Like one of our favorite bands, Yucky Duster, is opening for us like on our East Coast states, and we just played with Upset, who are an incredible band, and See-Through Dresses throughout the Midwest. So it's very inspiring.
So a question I've been asking bands as of late too, and it seems like seems like an important question right now, is why music matters to you. Why is it important to you?
Oh man, I guess music is everything. Music is how I feel like people communicate better through music than they do in real life a lot of the time. And I feel like in a time like now, whether it's expressing like joy or expressing despair or anything, it's really important, and it brings people together in the best way. I feel like better than any art form.
That's a good answer.
Oh, thank you.
And you passed the test. Now you get to play one more song
God.
live here on the morning show. Good. That was
Okay.
really the
Yeah.
question.
Oh yeah, okay, good.
Okay, it's over. You're like, I thought we were going to do 4 songs. No, you got the wrong answer. Charly Bliss, one more song here live on the morning show.
I can't count and I can't lie. I
right, Charly Bliss live here on the morning show, playing twice, probably within 12 hours. The life of a band. Good work.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
always
you.
nice to see you all. And happy birthday, Spencer.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
I hope you do get to enjoy some of it, not just on the road.
Sure I will.
And you're always welcome back here at KEXP.
Thank you,
Oh,
so,
thank you
much.
so much.
We love
Yeah.
you guys.
Thank you.
You guys are family. Charly Bliss, the new album is called Guppy. I await your next album, your follow-up album. I don't know.
It's coming, baby.
I'm
Pressure's
gonna just
on.
leave that alone. You take your time. No pressure here. Big thank you to our team, including Kevin, who brought the computer back to life. And as always, does a great job, along with our video team, Owen on the board. And a big thank you to you for supporting listener-powered KEXP, especially today. Today is Give Big. It's a day where you support your nonprofits, and we thank everybody who's already done that. Today, without you, there would be no live music in this room, and that would be sad. I'll see you tomorrow bright and early at 6 a.m. This is The Morning Show on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.